top high school players in the country last year out of Cartersville, Georgia, trying to air it out deep, and that's part of their game plan today. Clemson lines up quickly. Great size for Lawrence, 6'6", 215 pounds. He can run. They haven't had the running back. He goes out in motion. NC State still crowding the line of scrimmage. Quick throw by Lawrence and the catch by T. Higgins and a good tackle.
Diverse. They've got a couple different styles of receiver.
You know, they have just about everything you would want, as you said at the top of the telecast, on all sides of the ball. ETN wrestled down by Germaine Pratt, the leading tackler, linebacker for NC State.
Yeah, great story. Came to North Carolina State as a safety. Played 2 years as a safety. Gained some weight, hurt his shoulder in 2016 and sat out the year. And this is his first year as a starter, and all he's doing is leading the ACC in tackles per game.
Clock was over as far as Germaine was concerned. 3rd down and 3. Lawrence, plenty of time. Open receiver, first down. Out of
T right away, just the arm strength and talent of Trevor Lawrence.
His 3rd start, you can see the comfort level increasing with each passing week. He's on target to Renfro's 68% plus in his true freshman season. Very accurate. Well protected again by a veteran offensive line. Renfro maneuvers inside the 10. Just wanted faster starts. They spent a lot of time on that during the bye week, and this is a very impressive opening drive. ETN. And 2nd and goal from the 3. ETN's been a touchdown scorer. 3 touchdown runs in each of the last 2 games.
The tackler is going to get fooled. Here he is right here. He's going to see the motion coming across with Rodgers, and he's just going to have his eyes on the wrong thing. And by the time he sees it's ETN with the football.
Including that one, 14-2 in their last 16 against top 25 teams. And they start this possession with a run from Travis.
Play, and I agree with them where his team is at.
Well, they've been challenged both on and off the field. Lawrence, deep throw and an incomplete
belt that some other teams maybe don't have.
Alabama ahead of them has not been tested. The talent level is amazing. They've been hammering everybody.
Fit right in with this group.
6'4", 210. Didn't want to play football as a high school athlete. Preferred basketball. Deep throw.
Okay, and they were behind him.
Dabo talks about the leadership within the playing ranks. Opening possession. This is drive number 2.
North Carolina State showed blitz, then came out of it.
And ETN couldn't catch the screen as an alum to Penn State. After a 44-yard punt, well covered. Clemson from in school history and the most rushing yards in a game for Clemson since 1981, also against Wake Forest, and they had 536, their national championship winning team. Now as the starting quarterback at Clemson. This is 3rd start. He's played in all 7 games. Feaster, the running back. Lots of time for Lawrence. Steps into another deep throw. Travion Thomas.
Again, Renfro, the guy to pay attention to on 3rd down.
They bring up blitz. They didn't get that close to Lawrence, and he has Renfro for the first down. 35 catches to convert 3rd downs over the last 3 years for Renfro.
Well, this is a mismatch. That's Germaine Pratt, the middle linebacker at 240 pounds.
That's the number we were just referencing. NC State knew they were likely to go to Renfro. Still couldn't stop it. Lawrence, another deep strike and a catch and a touchdown for T. Here, number 3, Clemson leading 14-0. Trevor Lawrence, the handoff to Travis.
And 89 yards on a touchdown, untouched.
They sling it out. Travion Thompson, running room on the catch.
So they got a matchup they like down here. Single coverage on Justin Ross.
Come out firing deep on this 1st and 10. They stick with the ground game.
He gone.
Trevor Lawrence, 10 out of 16 for 135. Tosses it to ETN. He gets swung.
He just kind of has an easygoing demeanor about him.
He's doing historic things. Look out. With a 3-man rush, they get to Trevor Lawrence and drop him for a set. Trailblazers Thursday night, the numbers there in their loss in Portland. Here it's 14-0
Cleveland, but appreciate everything he's done for Northeastern Ohio. I certainly happy that he was there.
The fake to Adam choice. Lawrence better throw this time, and we'll see
a scheme that North Carolina State plays, and they wanted to threaten that defense.
Adam choice.
Heck you down the field if you continue to play this kind of coverage.
Kendrick, who set the tone for this game with a fork him down. It's another Clemson first down to the 43.
This guy does a little bit of everything. He was a 4-year starting quarterback in high school. So look how he sets up blocks, very patient on that end around. See
Rock Hill, South Carolina, U.S. Army All-American in high school. 3-3. Under duress and swung down for a big loss by Germaine Pratt. They'll mark him back at the 45-yard line of Clemson.
Well, Germaine Pratt, nice job timing this blitz and hitting the right gap. This is a play where Trevor Lawrence, once he feels this, probably needs to throw the football away. Not going to get away from a full-speed Germaine Pratt coming right up the middle like that.
Short set by Lawrence and a quick throw and a nice move after the catch. Still 7 yards to pick up. A blitz up the middle. They gave Lawrence time, and he's on target. Lawrence is almost to 200 yards. Passing. He's at 1-9 game of the season. They played just 5 games. They had a game taken off the schedule against West Virginia due to Hurricane Florence. Lawrence, leaping catch as he inbounds. No. As it comes to them, Lawrence looking into the sun. Trevor Lawrence sees some running room. Trevor Lawrence slides down. It is pursued by Germaine Pratt.
Well, the coaches have told us that this guy can run a 4.6. I mean, he is an athletic guy. They don't want him running as much as they had Kelly Bryant running last year.
41-yard kickoff return by Germaine Kendrick that started the game and ignited the opening drive for Clemson. 2 timeouts left for the Tigers. And on first down,
Tigers adding points to the scoreboard before halftime.
7 catches and 111 yards in the half for Higgins. And that one's to Travion. 3 catches for Thompson. He had 4 all season entering today's game. Lawrence keeps it.
Strong.
Lawrence short hit it.
The run away completely.
They did give it to ETN. He got
in 10, so Clemson doesn't have to burn one of their timeouts. 3rd down and 1, just an inside zone play and a good hard-nosed run by ETN.
1st and 10, under a minute to go in the half. Each team with 2 timeouts. Lawrence on the design roll. Leaping attempt for the pylon. So 2nd and 1 from the 2. Perfect on the drive, Lawrence. He's thrown for 244 and a half. Here's ETN.
Again, the motion with Amari Rodgers coming across the formation just kind of affects the eyes a little bit, and then it's the inside handoff. The motion, they call that eye candy. Give that defense something to look at that is not what they're supposed to be looking at. And
from the 4-yard line, Lawrence.
Clemson still has 2 timeouts as well. They'll probably use one right here.
Amari Rodgers certificate. 2nd and goal. Option pitch. ETN spins short. Number 3 Clemson. Number 16 NC State. Another turnover by the Wolfpack, and Clemson on offense for the first time in the 2nd half. And
Holly made a remarkable play. I mean, a difficult interception that he made.
He doesn't play a lot. Averages 20 snaps per game this year. Good catch by T. Higgins. 3rd down and 2. And the Wolfpack forced a 3 and out. Travis Etienne did not get there. They have took. Handles the pressure very well. 8 for 10 against the blitz. Gave it to Tavian Feaster. Didn't get anything. Should
to only do one thing. If you're going to take away the run, Trevor Lawrence and his ability to stretch the field throwing it is going to find a way to beat you that way.
Not today. They've been running through everybody lately. Can't run it today. So they've gone to the career high 260 yards for Trevor Lawrence. And they take over at the 22 of NC State. Travis Etienne, the running back, has already scored 2 today. If he scores one more rushing touch, he got 6 on first down. They stick with him. He gets 3rd down and 2 for Clemson, just inside the 15 of NC State. After the fake to Travis Etienne, the pass caught down to the goal line. Mylan Richard and denied a half.
Keeping on the run, you slip the tight end out as a pass receiver. A delay route by Mylan Richard. Really nice play, trying to get it to the end zone.
What a view from our progressive pylon. Etienne makes history.
Defense, and then he just walks in the end zone. Here comes the motion. It affects guys, and then they just slip it right in here behind good zone blocking. Nice job by the tight end. He didn't get the touchdown.
Hollywood scoops all over the place. Trevor Lawrence.
I don't know that they can beat Alabama or a team in the college football playoff to win a national championship if they can't throw the football well. And Trevor Lawrence, Kelly Bryant, then have at it, and they were able to control the entire game.
Even this game against NC State last year, Bryant did a nice job running, but they felt like they
just really take a huge leap as they make a push towards that play.
Lawrence sets up a screen. Great patience by Etienne, and then the explosion. He stays in bounds, or did he? They're going to mark him out.
Yards to the play.
9 different Clemson players have caught a pass. Had 5 catches for the year entering today. Into the game late and have some key blocks. And that historic game-winning drive. Oh, into traffic.
This is a ball that Justin Ross is probably going to catch most of the time, but Germaine Pratt, number 3, is going to come in here, make a hit, but nice work also by Nick McLeod, getting a hand in there and fighting that football loose. This is a ball you expect Justin Ross, a big receiver, to make. Belief in himself and some moxie. Won a state championship at Grayson High School in Georgia. Really good. Dabo said the locker room after that game was so emotional and so much excitement and enthusiasm because of how they won.
On target. Just
Higgins they almost look identical. Great skill set with the football.
Fake to Lynn J. Dixon. Another 10 carries, 163, and 2 touchdowns that were both 50+. He can fly. And he's also pretty powerful. That 5
back to the other side to help that run.
Lynn J.
Cervenka and Stewart, the right guard in the center. Watch these 2 guys work in combination. Open up the hole. Another running. And they have just had the answer for everything today. 243 total yards of offense today for North Carolina State.